on you because of attention, because it's
Yeah.
it's just like whatever happened to being loyal to your actual friends, your people, because these people don't give a shit about this person. All they care about is getting information. All they care about is getting the tea, or finding some dirt on an individual, and it's just like they snuck their way in.
Everybody always wanting the juicy gossip and wanting to have it available, wanting to be the person who has it.
So, I mean, if y'all just want me to say the name, just tell me.
We're here.
See,
To say it?
I'll say it.
I'll be the one to say it. Can you please tell me so I can make sure that I don't
know it.
trust
Should I
this
say
person?
it?
Hey, Sunflower.
Shannon, do you want me to say it?
Yeah, you say it.
I'll say it.
It's Andrew, guys. Unfortunately, it's Andrew.
You are fucking lying.
Well,
I didn't. What? Hold, please.
After all that,
I'm really sad saying that. I'm really sad.
How to take that?
I'm done. I'm done.
How to take that?
I'm done. I'm done.
after all you did for him,
Right.
and you've taken a fair amount of heat over that as well.
I'm so fucking done.
Are you
Because
okay, Shannon?
I've had a conversation with this person. I have said, hey, could you please not go over there? Could you just please not, there's a lot of people over there that happen to dislike me, and you're over there kikiing it up. And to me, that is just the biggest fuck you I've ever gotten in my life.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I'm so sorry.
I don't get it. I do not fucking get it.
Well, I'm here for you.
And I am so sick of me having to, I've taken a lot of heat for it. I had people telling me that I was scamming people out of money. I was doing this and I was doing that. But yet,
spamming.
So I went over there under my sneaky account. I'm like, oh, I look cute. Nice double chin. Yeah. And then just to see this person in there just kikiing it up and, tagging other people as they're messaging them. And I've asked this person, hey, could you please not go over there? Could you please not interact, or partake in the foolishness that's happening over there? I mean, that man is over there putting out people's whole information, is, has body shamed women, has doxed people.
Be careful, guys. The numbers are going up, just so you know.
I could give two shits. I am so.
I know. I'm saying it for Andy's. I'm saying it for Andy, though.
Right. I'm just gonna say that I don't give a fuck anymore. I don't care. As far as me ever doing anything like that again for anybody, that is out the fucking window.
Pretty much
Like I said, regardless if what he's going through is true or not, you just don't do that to
money, but Mama, sad. But you get $1,000 million back.
I only cared, and I wanted to do something nice for you. I wanted people to be a part of it. And unfortunately, for whatever reason, they have decided to, go sit at the table with my enemies. But these enemies, they didn't contribute. These enemies didn't do anything for you. They didn't do anything for you. They didn't contribute. They didn't donate, but yet they bashed me for trying to do something nice for you. And here you are, sitting in a chat, sitting in a live, with me on a green screen, kikiing it up with everybody, and then you want to come over here and try to sit at my motherfucking table. You don't get to play both fucking sides. I am so fucking done, Andy.
I know.
It's so disappointing.
Thank you, Lori.
And like I said, that's why I say, y'all, when I say keep your fucking circle small, keep your circle small, because you do not know if people are telling you the truth. You do not know if people are being genuine. I feel I have never felt more used in my entire fucking life.
No, Barbie, it was Andrew.
And you know what I find funny is that when you're going through all of this, right? You're saying that your health is declining, but yet you go into my live and you can put on a filter and you can bebop around in the box and kikiing it up and laugh at people and all this other stuff, but then there's certain nights where you act like,
Please tap.
yeah, just you act like nothing's wrong with you when we're on a FaceTime video message, and Pam can concur to that. I cannot tell you how many times he's been up there and he's not acting like he's acting when he's on live. So how bad is it? Am I being fucking played? Was I just somebody for you to latch onto to share your fucking story so you could benefit off of it somehow, some way? I am so fucking done with people. This fucking app is, as far as being conned, being scammed. I've been called every name in the book, and I have taken every hit. I have taken every hit, every angle that has been come at me with the shit that I've gone through with my fucking ex-mods and, being dragged left and fucking right. I don't know. Like I said, as far as me being able to trust people, I will never again. Never again. I thought I was doing something good for somebody. I thought that this would be a person that would have my back, that would, he says that he has my back. And
Miss Liz, I'm so confused.
He just said Liz got a
he got this mysterious email, and we were all in a video chat, and we said, well, how did they get your email? And it's not on his Facebook. It's not on his page. It's nowhere. So in order for them to get his email address, he would have had to give it. Right?
Right.
Well, we asked him to, Bob, you remember? We asked him, hey, could you tell us what this email said? And he wouldn't read it. Why?
That sounds suspicious anyway.
If you have a random email that was sent to you and you didn't know this person, and this person is emailing you and asking you questions and all this and all that, why wouldn't you share that? Why wouldn't you let us know? But then he says, oh, well, I don't share personal emails. Okay, well, you don't know this person. You just said that you don't even know who this person is. And then, I am done. And I sent the money early because I was getting so much bullshit.
Right.
I was getting so much shit from it. Oh, and here's another thing. Might as well tell this out. Might as well share this out. Y'all remember when I said that I had to use my Cash App and my Venmo?
Right.
Because
Yeah.
he wasn't able to have one because he was in a facility and on Medicaid and all that other shit. Pam, is Pam in here?
I haven't seen her.
Well, come to find out, he does have a Cash App. Yep, Bob can concur down here. He does have a Cash App. And when I was talking about the Cash App, never did he correct me. Never did he say, oh, I do have a Cash App. Pam, could you please talk?
Yes. Yes, I can. Okay, so I asked Andrew if he had a cash app so I can send him the money for the blanket he's making me. And he sent it to me. And so as soon as he sent it to me, after all the time he kept telling us that he didn't have a cash app.
Does this sound muffled?
It keeps freezing up.
And Pinky, you can sit here and say, and Pinky, you can say, honestly, is it worth TikTok drama with a vulnerable adult? Vulnerable? Vulnerable? Do you know this person? Because, like I said, we're only going by face value. Hold on, she probably had to go, whatever. Well, all I'm just going to say this, Pinky, is I do know that there are a lot of people at a facility. I know it's because they're at a facility is because maybe their loved ones just can't take care of them or whatever the case may be. But regardless, regardless of what they're going through, regardless of their situation of going through, you can only take it at face value of how serious it is. But regardless of the situation, how are you going to go sit at my enemy's table?
Can you hear me now?
How are you going to, okay, go ahead, Pam. Tell your story.
Okay, so I have Andrew making me a blanket, and I asked him if he had a Cash App because I wanted to send the money to him. And yes, he does have a Cash App. He sent it to me, and when he sent it to me, I sent it to Shannon and said he does have a Cash App. And that's how he got his money, his Christmas money.
All I'm going to say to you, Pinky, is that if somebody what I have done and what I have been through for this individual, and I have stuck my neck out for this individual, my question is how are you going to go and sit at the enemy's table that has bashed my name, who has trashed my name, and then you're going to go over there and kiki it up with them?
I'll do that. I love you.
Pinky. And here's the thing, Pinky. We don't know. We're going off by what this person is saying. We don't know. Like I said, there's a lot of things that I don't know. There's a lot of things that I don't know, that aren't even adding up. Regardless of the situation, regardless of what he is or isn't going through, the fact that you want to go over there and sit at the table at the people that have trashed me and bashed me, you to be a support system for you, to add other people there to share the love for you. I mean, it sounds like to me, Pinky, you've already picked a side, and that's fine. That's fine, but you're not the one that's getting shit on. I'm the one that's getting shit on. Constantly. That's the problem.
Okay, hold on real quick. I don't even know what, like, you're talking about him, and I just said, isn't this, I'm not sitting on any sides. You don't even know me or who I sit with, Shannon. Like, don't.
But what I'm saying is that
no, hold on. Don't attack me for asking a question. All I asked was, are they not a vulnerable adult? Do they not live in a facility? Are they not on hospice? Like,
We don't know. We
Sometimes-
don't know a lot of shit.
sometimes TikTok drama goes way too far. Like, why let this consume you if that stuff's like, just let it go. Like, you're so angry right now.
I am so angry because I had a lot of people that that did something for this individual, and now this person is over there continuously sitting at the table with people that are bashing not only me, but are that are body shaming women, that are doxing people, that are doxing information.
Then
And
you
we've
move
already
on
had a
and it's not your friend.
You,
He's
exactly.
obviously, if he's in a facility, state legal definition, that is a vulnerable adult. No matter whatever their diagnoses are or whatever, if they are in a facility, they are deemed a vulnerable adult.
It doesn't give them an excuse to be a piece of shit.
No, but it doesn't give you an excuse to like go at them. Just leave them alone. They
Well, it's not.
obviously have
I'm just saying,
issues.
they do have issues, and I believe that people need to understand that they're going to sit here and continuously give this person, support. But when they're basically going to use you as their platform, and I feel like I have been used on this platform, and I'm not the only one that feels this way. I believe that I have stuck my neck out for this person, and that they continuously keep riding on that train.
And we all get burned by people sometimes. We learn who they are. But just the part that I'm having a problem with here is that they are a vulnerable adult. And that is a slippery line. Like,
I wouldn't necessarily say a vulnerable adult. I think what they're doing is they are. All I'm just going to say is that they are using what they're going through, and they're using people and using other people's platform to bring themselves attention. Why can't he go live on his own? Why can't he go live on his platform? Why can't he go speak what he's going through on his platform? Why is he using other people to be his voice about what he's going through? Because he clearly has enough time to go on the internet to do what he's doing.
I'm just going to say this, and I'm kind of not, like, this is Andy's platform, so I'm just, when you are like at peace with stuff and you got no drama, you are an amazing person. But just from watching in the bushes and seeing you, when anything goes wrong, you turn into this other person that nitpicks drama, and it consumes you, and everything that is wonderful and good about you and funny to watch just disappears. And
Well,
that has to be
You can
consuming to you.
think that, but when you have been shit on the way that I have been shit on,
You only get
person
shit on
that-
if you let people affect you that way. Like, who cares? There are people on TikTok.
well, you may think that, but this person was allowed into a circle, and I believe took advantage of people.
Okay. Well, my only thing, they're a vulnerable adult. Like, just be a good human. And I'm going to drop.
Well, it's the same thing goes for him too as well. So I don't care what anybody has to say, but you guys can make that an excuse. But I am so sick and tired of people using other people for their own benefit. And that's a shitty, shitty thing to do to somebody, regardless of your situation. So all I'm just going to say is I try to give people the benefit of the doubt. And you want to sit here, truth be told, and say you're mad because he got over on you. No, he got over on himself, because at the end of the day, their true colors shown. I've always stood on business.
What is that even?
So I don't know, but you guys can think what you want to say, but
What is it? What is it?
and let me tell you something, if nobody has rode harder for him, it has been me. Oh, I don't know, Megan. I don't know about you, Megan, but how would you feel if, you want to say this is my fault? How is this my fault? I don't know about you, Megan, but if you had one of your mods going over and sitting at your enemy's table, kikiing it up while they have a picture of you in your green screen, would you be upset? Who did I just do for recently? Yeah, well, apparently Andrew's over there sitting at the table of the enemies. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Screenshots and all. Screenshots. Yeah. Imagining you sticking your neck out for somebody and you seeing them in a chat. We've spoken privately and even Pam, when we were all in a group message, and we had asked for, everybody to not engage in it. And matter of fact, he told all of us that he had blocked this person. That's my problem. But you know what? At the end of the day, I did. Oh, I believe there's a lot more going on, especially with the email he received, and he wouldn't tell us about it. And let's just say who was involved in that was Monster.
What the fuck is going on? Like,
Hey, Meg.
So imagine just doing something, but at the end of the day, I know that I did something good for somebody. But once again, like I said, and I will say this, Hood Rich, I don't give a fuck what you have to say. I really don't. I don't. You don't know the depth of this situation. And for somebody that had only known me for a few weeks, you've got a lot to say about me, sweetheart. And why don't you go sit at the table that you normally go sit at? Because that's all I got to say is I'm so sick and tired of trying to help people and do for people, and then for whatever reason, for whatever excuse it may be, they go and do this shit. And honestly, at this point, I think it's attention.
Patty was over there saying that you didn't give Andrew his Christmas money, and everybody had to shut him down and tell him, yeah, you did.
Hold on, y'all. The signal will get better when I go inside. 1 second.
Yeah. Well, I think Petty needs to shut his mouth about shit that he don't know fucking things about.
Exactly.
He's over there just spewing lies and spewing things out of his mouth because he's got his own shit and his own problems to worry about. And you know what? I don't care, Pinky. You can say whatever you want about me, but you know what? You don't put yourself on the forefront. You don't go live. You don't do this. You go when everybody boxes. And I don't care what you think about me. I know who I am as a person. I know what I have done for people. I know what I am willing to do for people, help them. And let me tell you something. When it comes to doing for my mods, out of pocket total.
Sure.
Can you say that? Oh, that's not including the 500 in coins that I gave to Fifi too. After she shit on my name. Oh, and yeah, I'm just, for real, I don't know about y'all, but how many of y'all have helped out your mods and done for your mods? How many of y'all can say that you forked out over almost $1,000 for people? Brian, why don't you go over back to where you came from and talk shit?
It's been my experience that the more you help someone out, the further they will go to disappointment. It's
That's true.
a fortunate thing that happens, and I've just been victim to that over and over myself. And it sucks because you want to be kind, and it's so hard every time you get disappointed by it again.
Yeah, and that's right. That's right, the Gen X. You can only take so much, shit before enough's enough. And I've had it. I've honestly had it. And I will say that Pam has always been, when I say that Pam knows when to call it, this woman has called it every single time. And I truly believe that God brought this woman into my life, because I'm going to tell you what, she has opened my eyes to a lot of things and to a lot of people that have been doing a lot of shit to me.
I gotta go wait on that. Can you get the video that out for me?
Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, here's a new one. I don't do drama, but I heard you use some of that money for Mike G. Actually, that was separate. And Miss Pam can concur to that because she knows exactly what I bought him. And that was for his birthday.
Done before the Christmas thing was ever started.
Facts. Once again, TikTok shit spewing lies. Oh, where did you hear that from? Crystal? Did you hear it from Hoodrich? Who did you, you got to look at the source. Okay. I don't care. Like I said, a lot of my other people behind the scenes have been seeing a lot of this shit, and we've just been whatever. But after today, after seeing what happened today, I could give two fucks.
It's so difficult.
Because if it happened to you guys would be pissed off too.
Absolutely.
So I don't care. You can have the excuse of vulnerable, whatever. That person is still a grown ass adult, and that person's still on the internet 24/7. So guess what? They apparently aren't doing too goddamn bad. Fucking pinky ass bitch want to come up here, tell me to just let it go. Okay. You go spend, and you go have people spend their hard-earned money and send it to somebody, and you have them go shit on you, and you tell me how you would feel.
It's always easier for people to say let it go when it's not them.
Well, apparently you want to say calm down. You had a lot to say when you were up here in the box. So, and guess what? Guess what? Who's also vulnerable? People on here that believe people's story. It's called taking advantage of people. Taking advantage of people's kindness.
Absolutely.
It's called taking advantage of people's kindness. And that's what people need to understand. And when I tell you that I wear my heart on my sleeve, when I tell you that I do more for people than I have ever been done for, let me tell you something. Do you know what I got done for my birthday? Do you know what people did to me for my birthday? Not a damn thing. Did I expect it? No, not really. But did I want to do for other people? Did I want to make them feel special on their day? Did I want them to know that I thought about them on their special day? Of course. So, I don't know. Like I said, this app goes away January the 19th. Some of you guys are going to be absolutely bored. All you, people out here that, want to take advantage of people and use people and use people's platform for your own beneficial gain or whatever it is. Y'all go have fun with it. So, like I said, you want to sit here and say, not cuss and call you out, but you're the one who came up in the box saying, oh, I used to find you funny, used to find you blah, 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 blah. I don't need your approval of who I am as a person. There, Pinky, I solved the problem. You won't have to watch me anymore. I blocked you, okay? So if you want to come see me, you can see me on your sneaky account.
Shannon, I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt, but I'm really confused.
So anyway, Pastor Petty had a live earlier. We were a topic of conversation. You were, I was, Bougie was. Pastor Petty blasted where Bougie is apparently stationed. Yeah. They also were showing screenshots of you calling you a racist. Mm-hmm. He had pictures of me on his green screen. Yep.
So how does Andrew come into play?
So as far as he comes into play, they were all in there talking shit, and he's up there kikiing it up with them, agreeing with them.
Oh.
Yeah. I got a nice little screenshot I can send you too.
Why would he do that?
I don't know, Megan. When he told us, all of us, that he had blocked Pastor Petty. Did he not, Pam?
Yes, he did.
Mom, do you have anything I can grab?
Yep, and they're tagging Smash, talking to Smashly.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But like I said, at the end of the day, I did something nice for somebody. And, what does it do? I guess it bites me in my ass when you do something nice for somebody.
Unfortunately, sometimes it does.
And what, Hoodrich is in here harassing?
Yeah, it's Hala. Now she's under here under her sneaky account.
I don't know if she was harassing. I don't know. I didn't know.
Well, I will just say, no matter where it is that I go, Hoodrich happens to want to pop up all the time.
Well, that's just part of the game, to be honest.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So it's like I said, just when it came to Crystal, guess what? When she was bashing Hoodrich and she was, bashing all of these other people just a few days prior, when things happened to come out, she decided to go and sit at their table because she knew that they didn't like me.
She's just here to get the gossip as well, it is.
Yeah.
You
And what I
really
find-
come at me in the comments, though, Shannon, for no reason when I just asked a question. And then
Well,
to
you're
come
the one
back
that
in
came
here
up
and
with
you're
that.
saying that pinky bitch. Like, I don't know you. You don't know me. You don't need to
Well,
call me on
apparently
my
you do
name.
because
No,
you
I'm not done
watch me.
talking. I was being respectful and I asked a question. I didn't cuss at you. I wasn't mean to you. I was having a normal adult conversation trying to understand. I thought he was on hospice. I thought he was a vulnerable adult. Why, like, just drop it, be the bigger person is basically what I was saying. But there is no need. I am polite and kind and happy to everybody. And you don't get to take your anger out on me for asking a question.
You clearly have your mind made up, is what I'm saying.
I said they are a vulnerable adult. Hospice.
you know
I'm a
that?
good person and I would
Do you-
never, no matter what that person did to me, they got
Okay.
their own struggles in life and I will just walk away. There's
Okay.
no need to create a huge TikTok drama over somebody sitting with other people. It's childish.
It is when they're shitting
There's
on your
so-
name.
Yeah, I have to agree with. I'm sorry. I'm going to be a mediator. Okay, I'm sorry, Pinky, but I agree with Shannon. I mean, she's not bashing his name. She's not talking bad. She's just expressing how hurt she is over her mods and all of their behaviors. Well, ex-mods and all of their behaviors. She's not running at the gum and trashing Andrew.
When I first came in, that's what she was doing. That's why I asked, aren't they a vulnerable adult? I don't even know them. I just know from people talking about him that he's in a facility and he's on hospice. If you are in a facility, you are by legal definition a vulnerable adult. And I just could never see myself going on after somebody in that category.
But here's the thing, we don't even know if he is on hospice. We've just been told that.
If they're in a facility, it's not going great for them. They're not going to go apartment shopping out of a facility.
Well, he's been there for 4 years, and it's only because he can't take care of himself. So there's a lot of things that we're finding out. Like I said, there's a lot of things that we're finding out. There's a lot of things that we're figuring out. Matter of fact, there's an individual that even called him out on his post.
If they're in a facility because they can't take care of themselves, there's probably some mental issues there too. Like, I'm just saying, don't start a war over it. You have much more in your life.
It's not about starting a war. It's about showing that people take advantage of other people's kindness, and
They do all over the world,
benefited
not
with-
just on TikTok.
But
Everywhere.
listen. How many other people is he doing this with? That's the question.
I don't know. I would just worry about that person's mental health because that's just me. That's my whole life. That's my career. I
It's
work
always
with
about
those
other
types of
people's
people.
mental health. It's not about what they are putting other people through and all the emotional shit that they have put me through, but it's always about that person's mental health, right?
I have to agree with that statement too, because everybody always says you need to worry about that person, whoever that person is. Well, what about the person that is speaking on that person and that person's mental health? Nobody cares about that person. Let's take me, for example. People ran all over this app, smearing and smudging my name and saying all kinds of lies. Not one person reached out to me and said, Megan, how are you doing with this? But yet when I speak up and I tell these motherfuckers where to go and how I feel, I'm the bad person. Now, it's the same thing with Shannon. She had her mods do her dirty multiple times. Nobody cares about her health and what she's been through, but she's the bad person because she speaks on them? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I cannot agree with that, Pinky. I'm sorry.
I was never coming, like, my question was just a question. And that's when you started going at me in the comments, Shannon, when all I said is, aren't they a vulnerable adult? That's the only question. If somebody can scroll back, they can actually see it. That's the only question I had. And it's like you put all the anger you had when I'm like, was just asking a question, and we can see it differently. That's totally fine. But the part that I have a problem with is you calling me a bitch for just asking a question.
No, it's how you come up here and say, oh, well, it makes me question about, I think that you're funny in this, but then all of a sudden.
No, what I said is when you are not in drama, you are the funniest. Like, I love watching you when you're not in drama. Like, I love it so much.
But when the only time I ever call somebody out I don't go in. That's the same thing with Megan. I don't go out and randomly just pick people to bash on, to trash on.
I
It's
didn't
not
deserve to
fair
be
that they
called a
shouldn't.
bitch, though.
Well, I apologize. You're not a bitch. Okay. Maybe I misspoke out of anger, but I am frustrated and I am sick and tired of people shitting on me when I have done nothing but go out of my way to do for them, to be there for them, to not even just on TikTok. I've been there